Hey, what do you say to everybody? Giosetti, right back at you. Listen, just about ready to go to the gym for a nice workout. It's been a long work day. Did a Superman change over at the office. Ready to go into the gym. You know, Mondays are pretty intense, couple hours. But anyway, I'm giving you guys a call right here in the parking lot. I want to just address a couple of things. First of all, I love everybody that shares the same passion for our Rams. Whether you're a 5-year fan, 35-year fan, 45-year fan, or even a fan over the last year. Whether you go back to LA, back to the 70s and 80s, or you originated in St. Louis, we're here together because we're fans. Right? We're passionate about the NFL, and we're passionate about our team. All right. So with that said, you know, yesterday, after the goodness and the fun and the joy of seeing our Rams win, emerge victorious, you know, at night when I got all settled in, I was reading the feed, and I continue to read some of the feed on the Die Hard Rams page, Die Hard Rams fan page. Right? Remember that. Some people, there's three things. And yeah, you could probably tell I'm a little sort of subdued, a little upset. It's a little frustrating when you hear that. Three things I wanted to address. Nonsense. All three are nonsense. First things first. We opened the season with a victory in Carolina on the road against a team with some good, young, fast defensive personnel. Okay, and a team that could run the ball very well too. In their building, we came out of it with a win. So not only is winning everything, was it a perfect game? No, it wasn't perfect. Johnny Hecker got a punt blocked first time in what could be, 5, 6, 7 years, if he's ever had a punt blocked. I can't even remember it in recent history. You know, a couple of unnecessary play calls, a couple of missed throws, a couple of missed tackles. But that happens for the course of a season. That's going to happen with every team. Every week or every other week, there's going to be circumstances. When you get out of the game with a win, winning is everything, okay? And it wasn't an ugly win. We had some real sharp plays, a lot of flashes, a lot of quality defensive plays, good offensive calls, and so on, all right? I'm going to address three things, okay? First things first, the so-called fans on this site, and by the way, if you're watching this right now, if you want to block, delete me, have nothing to do with me, that's your choice. But don't come on to the Die Hard Rams page and start crying like a little girl, speaking nonsense. What kind of nonsense? Complaining that this play or that play wasn't good. Putting down Jared Goff because of an interception. First of all, the interception wasn't a perfectly thrown ball, but it was a better defensive play than a bad throw. Okay? Yeah, he missed a few throws. Every quarterback in the NFL from week to week, regardless of the circumstances, they're going to have games where they miss some throws. Okay? Jared Goff won. He won. Sean McVay won. The Rams won yesterday on the road. Okay? Want a question for you? Top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL right now, most wins over the last couple of years, inclusive with this win now. You know who they are? Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Jared Goff. Go check it out. Goff is a winner. He's also a fabulous talent. All right? He throws a wonderful deep ball. He's very accurate. He's got some balls. He's a communicator like Peyton Manning used to be at the line. He's respected by his colleagues, his coaches, his offensive line, all the players in the Rams. He's so grounded, too. He's not one of these, morons you see in the league. So have some respect for the guy. He's a wonderful talent, and he's with us for many, many years. So the guy who thought he may not be worth his contract because he threw an interception, like I said, whoever that was, you want to block me, delete me, get out of this page, be my guest, because that's nonsense. Second thing I wanted to address was Todd Gurley. Guy had a wonderful game, all right? If you know anything about football, Gurley doesn't have to carry the ball 27 times on the Rams. The Rams are fueled and stocked. They have a bruising back in Brown. We know Gurley's brilliance. We know what he's done before. That was on a different team in a different year. He's fine, all right? He averaged almost 7 yards a carry yesterday, if not over 7 yards a carry. So if we're going to use him periodically for big screenplay or for 13 to 18 rushes a week, then so be it. Imagine that guy with all his legs, with all his stamina and everything he has to offer in the fourth quarter of games. Who's going to catch up to him? All right? Take it all in and realize that we have a fabulous team. Now, look, this is not for the Ram fans that I'm become familiar with, been friendly with from the 70s and 80s. And even the new Ram fans. I know you guys are hardcore. I know you guys know football. All right? First of all, if you've never played the game, you can't speak of anything. All right? It's a full roster. Everybody contributes. Everybody. You win together. You lose together. Could there be a bonehead play or something, that a ball that gets loose from a quarterback? Absolutely. Missed tackles? Absolutely. Johnny Hecker, best punter in the game, had one block yesterday. Greg the Legs Earl, and he makes a 56-yarder like it was butter, and then he misses one he normally makes 97% of the time. 97% of the time. Was it a perfect game? No. You know what? The Rams, they weren't at their best, not even close. They scored 30 points on the road with the travel. Okay? So be supportive. None of this belly aching, crying for no reason at all. Just be supportive. It's very, very important. All right? That's all. Appreciate your comments. We've got a big week against the Saints next week at home in our house. All right? Think about what you're saying. And for those that want a bellyache, I'm going to support you guys getting kicked out of this group. Who needs you? Do we get frustrated? Do we use profanity now and then? I wouldn't do it online. It's not my style, all right? But my point I'm making, do we get mad? Do we throw things, yell at the TV? That's passion. That's football. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay to be passionate. But the ones that speak and bellyache over nonsense, I challenge you. I'm going to read the comments after this. God bless you. I'm going to work out now. Say it very low. Let's go, baby.